I choose the Kirin because it is very versatile with its 5 mid-slots and unbonused missile launchers work decently. Unfortunately it is not very fast or agile but has a good shield buffer because of its bonuses, as well as Tech 2 resistances and a good capacitor. The Kirin should be very engageable as it is a logistics frigate. I opted to fight in Losec as there you can get a lot of frigate fights. The first fit I used was for scram kiting with a web, 1mn afterburner and a tracking or guidance disruptor depending on the opposing ship. For tank a medium ancillary shield booster together with a pretty good shield buffer of the Kirin, a damage control unit and an EM rig to plug the resistance hole should be plenty as the weapon disruptor should help you mitigate a lot of damage. As I would be fighting in scram range rockets were logically and in the remaining high slot I put a small neut to be able to also kill active tank ships. The ballistic control system and bay loading accelerator was there to increase the little DPS that the Kirin gets. The Hobgoblin as the only drone was meant to increase my damage as much as possible although I didn't expect it to live long in fights. As for boosters I just tried to increase my tank, damage and speed a little bit overall. I used no implants with this fit. The second fit was an attempt to kite with the ponderous frigate so I just swapped the AB for an MWD, the warp scrambler for a warp disruptor but kept the tank the same. The weapon disruptor was still going to be very useful for damage mitigation and the web to control my opponent's speed offensively and defensively. For kiting light missile launchers are pretty standard and I even had room to fit a civilian light missile launcher for slightly more damage as I removed all my other damage modules to get more speed and agility which are very low on the Kirin initially. The drone was this time an acolyte to also deal damage to some faster targets but I expected it to die even earlier as I didn't plan on being as close to the enemy with my ship anymore. I only changed the booster for more agility but kept the rest the same because I kinda needed similar improvements to before. Because I was still unhappy with the speed and agility of the Kirin I added my Genolution implants to make it kite better.